India's Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan has rejected the claim that 6 Indian fighter jets were downed by Pakistan in an interview with Bloomberg TV on the sidelines of the Shangri-La dialogue in Singapore.
So what I can say is on 7th and the initial stages, there were losses, but the numbers, and that's not important. What was important is why did these losses occur and what did we do after that. So we rectified tactics and then went back on 7th, 8th and 10th in large numbers to hit air bases deep inside Pakistan. Penetrated all their air defenses with impunity, carried out precision strikes.
During a press briefing on Operation Sindoor, Air Marshal A.K. Bharti also was asked about Pakistan's claims of the loss of Indian fighter jets. In response to the question, he too categorically said that India achieved its objectives to target terror camps and all Indian pilots were home safely.
You know, we are in a combat scenario and losses are a part of combat. The question that you must ask us, okay, and indeed that we must ask ourselves, you inclusive, is have we achieved our objectives? Have we achieved our objective of decimating that terrorist camp? And the answer is a thumping yes. And the results are for the whole world to see. As for the details, what could have been, how many numbers, which platform did we lose? You know, at this time, I would not like to comment on that because we are still in a combat situation. And if I comment on anything, it will only be advantage adversary. So we don't want to give him any advantage at this stage. All I can say is that we have achieved our objectives that we selected and all our pilots are back home.
And for the latest on that, our Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs, Sidhan Sibol, has sent us this report.
In response to a question by Western media outlets, the Indian CDS has said that India hasn't suffered any losses as claimed by the Pakistanis in terms of 6 fighter jets being downed by Pakistanis, terming it as incorrect. Of course, there was acceptance of losses, something that is not new. We know that during the 11th of May press conference by the Indian military, there was acceptance in the losses when it comes to the development that happened earlier this month. But all in all, we know that focus during the interviews was on Operation Sindoor and India's fight against terrorism, something that the Indian political leadership has also been pointing out. In fact, the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that Operation Sindoor was the biggest counter-terror operation of the Indian side. Now, essentially, the operation, as the Indian Defence Minister has said, is on pause, but the strong response will come if there is any terror attack linked to Pakistan in India, which will be treated as an act of war. Sidhan Sibal for WION in New Delhi.